See You in Health is an improvised parody podcast. Do not attempt to use any of the tips or information contained in this podcast. To do so could endanger your health and wellness.
Hello, everybody. Welcome. We are See You in Health.
See You in Health.
See You in Health. I'm Seth.
I'm Sarah.
And we are here to be your guides, if you will, through the world of health, wellness, and we are adding spirituality. Because
we are, yay!
Yes, I came up with the idea that we really want to cover all our bases here at See You in Health. We have a very special guest that's going to join us today, someone that Sarah and I are just over the moon about. But before that, we have the ordinary, well, I wouldn't say ordinary, maybe extraordinary segment, what we're into this week. So I don't know whose turn it is to go first. Maybe
I think it's yours.
Is it?
Yeah.
Okay, well, in that case, I will go ahead and take it. I will not beat around the bush. This week, I am into a pampering of myself. We get very into this hustle bustle where to go, 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 go. When was the last time?
No, I'm okay, Seth.
You know, Sarah, sometimes I think you have those attacks just to cut me off. I'm just kidding. All right, I'm glad you're okay. So sometimes we get all wrapped up in our stuff and we're running, go, go, go. And we don't take the time for ourselves. Sarah's doing a great job of showing you. But so self-care is something we always talk about, self-care. But are we just paying lip service to it? When was the last time you got in the bathtub, lit candles, and made yourself listen to harp music? Well, if you're like me, it maybe has been a few months. So I found something while I was out and about in the Phoenix area. A little store called Pamper Thyself. I thought that was fun. And so I entered very jubilantly, and I met a woman, and would you believe it, her name was Joy. And I said, Joy, give me some of you. And then she asked me, please don't touch my arm. And I said, I respect boundaries. But she basically reached into a bin marked Clarence and pulled out this. It is a bath bomb. No, not the bad kind of bomb that we don't like, but it's a bath bomb. This is birthday cake scent. And I bought this one and a few others in different scents. So there we had aloe vera. We had Pure Happiness, I think, was one that was more of a lemon lime sort of vibe. What you do is you drop it into a full tub of tepid water, not too hot. You let it dissolve. When you get into the tub, I'm going to warn you, you're going to feel out of this world. Yes, you're going to go into a zone where none of your troubles can reach you. And you will be in an aromatic soup where you are the main ingredient. And by you, I mean you and you and you and me.
You use.
I'm including myself because when I did it, I fell asleep. I mean, I'm just gonna tell the honest truth. I fell asleep. Next thing I heard, boom, boom, boom. Hey, in there. Are you finished? What's going on? I gotta get ready for work. I had spent the night in
the full tub.
full tub of. I mean, and it never was hot.
Did you get hypothermia, Seth?
I got quite cold. But during the process, I would say that it was just life changing. I felt.
And by process, you mean during your sleep?
Well, before the sleep part. It's just absolute relaxation. My mind, I was able to just let my mind go to default. And I had nothing but an experience of pure meditation. And
factory reset.
What we like to call factory reset around here. And the factory being the universe.
I'm a factory, you're a factory, we're a factory.
We're all a factory. I'm making donuts. What are you making?
I'm making pies.
Oh, that's great. Okay. Well, Sarah, now what are you into this week? I'm interested to find out.
Well, Seth, I think it's really neat what you're into and how you sleep all night in bathtubs full of water. I think that is like such a neat hobby. So I really commend you for finding something new to do. So my hobby is making cardboard greeting cards. So what you may think you see is a greeting card that is blank, that is also cardboard, but hold on a second. Hold on a second. Hold on a second. Now we have a greeting card.
Hi.
Hi.
Flower.
See, it works. So I'm going to start my own greeting card company. I just need donations of cardboard because this was like my only shot, and it's really important that I get more of these.
Yes.
And that's what I'm into this week.
Wow, that's great. Do you see this as being something that we would sort of sell through the website that we're working on?
Well, I was kind of just going to sell them outside of my yurt, maybe.
I know with Sarah, there's either two ways it's going to go. It's either going to go towards See You in Health, or it's going to be in her community. It's not often that those go together, but which is fine. I could totally see your neighbors wanting to pick up a handmade piece of cardboard with you writing hi and a flower with ballpoint pen. I can see that selling. I really can.
I can too. I just had a vision of it and it just like popped in my mind and it won't go away. So now I just need you and you and you and you to send cardboard to Seth's house because I don't have an address, and then Seth will get it to me and then I'll make them.
That's okay. Well, as you know, I do have roommates. I don't want to overload the mailbox. Maybe what we'll do is figure out how to get a P.O. box and then take it from there. So if everyone could just hold that thought, we will get these cards going. But first of all, got to get that cardboard. Sarah, what I can see? I can see you trading these for things in your community because I know that you do a lot of bartering down there.
I do, but I was really thinking of this as like my big $1 million idea because I don't think anybody has this idea.
I don't either. I think you've got it 100%. I love it when I have an idea and I know no one's going to steal this.
Yeah, I'm almost scared putting it out there because that, once you put it out there, then somebody else does it too. But I don't think anyone else is going to do this because
They're
This
not.
is like
They're
straight.
not. They're
This
not.
is straight from my heart.
Yes, I think it is. And onto cardboard. So that's, I think, probably where that's gonna go. But I love that that's what you're into this week. And so it's probably about time for us to take a break. And when we come back, we're going to have a special guest who's going to talk about a topic that Sarah and I are very, I'd say, jazzed about.
Hey Sarah, you've probably heard about NAD, nicotinamide adenine dinucleotide. It's vital for your metabolism to work.
Oh, yes, Seth, I have. It's a coenzyme, which means it helps enzymes complete their chemical reactions. In fact, more than 400 enzymes rely on NAD to function.
That's right. Well, now you can get the function enhancing vitality of NAD on the go with GoNAD. This highly concentrated dose comes in a delicious yogurt shot. Your mitochondria will love the boost, and you'll love the flavors. Vanilla bean, cherries jubilee, chocolate mousse lodge, and bananas. And right now, you can get an extra 2.5% off with special code SYIH. That's SYIH. So now there's no reason not to say,
We love GoNAD!
And we're back.
Hello!
Wow. Sarah, did you know that swimming is 48% more effective than jogging?
Wow, Seth.
How long have you been jogging?
How long have I been jogging?
Yes.
Kind of just like back and forth, like for an hour before I got on here with you.
I meant over the course of your life.
Oh, about an hour.
Oh, I see. Oh, here's our guest. Yes.
Yay.
Hey, Seth. Hey, Sarah. What's hanging, bruh?
Well, you just the usual.
Right on.
Just the usual.
Yes. So everybody, this is Finn Gravers. He is an entrepreneur, an inventor, and I would just put him up there as a wellness guru.
Well, you do me too much of a kindness, Seth.
I don't think I do, Finn, because so many people have been coming to you for this amazing new, I'd call it a system.
Yeah, it all starts with an idea. And you take that idea and you put it into sort of a plan. And then once you have that plan, people just can't get enough of whatever you're planning. So you turn it into, like you said, a system.
A system. That's sort of what Sarah and I decided with See You in Health. So we're all on the same plane, in the wellness space.
Yeah, for now.
For now.
And
always.
the same planet for now.
For now as well.
For now. That's right. So, in case you have not done your research on Finn, you've probably seen the internet commercials for his product. And am I getting the name right? Chekavo?
Chekavo.
Yeah.
The everything substance, when you get right down to it.
Which it really is. I mean, vitamins, minerals, protein, nootropics, but mostly mushrooms.
Oh, yeah. My pals, the shrums.
The shrums, as he calls them. And this, I think, well, first of all, it's a beverage, and he has sent it to Sarah and I. We've been using the product for a couple weeks now. Sarah, how are you feeling? I'm amazing.
I'm feeling great. I'm keeping my product just in the container you sent it in, and I just kind of sip from it like whenever I want to, and I kind of just save it, and it makes me feel powerful. Like there was a lady whose car was stuck, and I really felt like I could push her car And it was a good timing because she got stuck on the railroad tracks, and I really felt like I could push her car. I feel bad that I didn't act on that impulse.
You know,
And she would have been a great
I
friend.
think that's okay. There's a non-zero possibility. You would have pushed it too hard. She would have got whiplash. So good on you.
Yeah.
Thank you, Finn.
Yes, and Finn, I'm noticing that Sarah got her product in a jar. Mine came in a bag. So was her pre-mixed?
Yeah, I like to think of each delivery as sort of its own bespoke experience.
Isn't that amazing? Just enough with cookie cutter distribution.
I resonate with what people need, on just a different level. And I knew Sarah could use another jar in her life. Well, you, Seth, already have maybe too many receptacles.
Yes. Actually, I don't own any receptacles. Everything in the house is really owned by one of my roommates. But I have borrowed one of their glasses, and I'm going to mix up some right now and drink it right on camera to show everyody that.
I'm going to drink mine on camera too.
I already had the maximum dose. If I had any more, I couldn't really do the podcast. So.
Really? That's interesting. So there's a max.
Yeah. It's about 3 of those jars Sarah has.
Oh, my word. Well, Sarah's a little thing, so.
So you've had 3 jars already, Finn?
Oh, yeah. And let me tell you, if I came across a car that was on a railroad track, I'd just crush it.
Oh.
Wow.
Are you listening, use? This is an amazing... I don't even want to call it a supplement because, Finn, I think you've said that this is a great replacement.
Yeah. Why drink poison? Why eat the, food solids? Like, trust me, you've called this a beverage. I think that might actually be selling it a little bit short because you can use it to supplement your body. But if you let it, dry a little bit, you can also use it for household things you need done. The other day I was on the beach on my Schwinn. One of the tires sprung a leak. I mixed up a little Chekavo, let it dry out in the sun a little bit, plugged the leak with it. You can use it for anything.
What did you call it? Because I thought it was called Chekavo.
Oh, right.
Chekavo
is a new iteration of it. It's not ready for public release yet. I guess
is that what I have? Because
this
has a rich. I want to tell everybody this has a rich. It's a little gritty, but it has a rich chocolate flavor. Sarah, yours isn't looking like mine. Yours seems a little pink.
I think it has fruit in it, maybe?
It's another of those bespoke style experiences. And, it's the mushes taste the way they want to taste when you get right down to it.
That makes sense to me.
That sounds like probably something that would occur in nature because in nature the variety is endless.
Oh, yeah, they're all talking to each other with their big mycelium nets.
Where do you find these mushrooms?
I feel like as though they may have found me wandering about the forest. I'll hear little voices. Hey, grind me up into a super drink. I want to help humanity. I'll be wandering around the local farmer's market and I'll just hear a little voice. Hey, pal, pick me up. I want to be a berry drink. That kind of thing. It's just they're all in here and out there.
You have sort of a 6th or maybe a 7th sense. That's just amazing how you do that. Yes. This is so sweet. It's almost just like Ovaltine.
It is. I've heard people say very Ovaltine-esque, which I think is a bit of an unfair comparison because does Ovaltine have 30 grams of protein? I don't think so.
I don't think so.
Does Ovaltine have all of your dietary needs taken up like some sort of lembas bread? I doubt it.
Sarah, are you getting an Ovaltine flavor?
No, mine's actually if someone were to take a jar of jelly, and add a lot of water to it and stir it a bunch of times and then shake it. That's what mine tastes like.
Yeah, some of the shrooms are pretty mellow, you know?
That's so neat. Finn, I'm so glad that you make friends with them before you put them into their graves, into our drinks. And,
Graves.
well, I mean, are they living still within us when we drink
In
them?
a sense, yes and no. You know, they all the shrums, you know, they're connected. They work on a different wavelength. Have you ever seen a mycelium colony? They're all the parts of the mushrooms you see are really just little bits of the whole. Just like, you know, yeah, people in a way. And so, sure, these little bits of the mushrooms are, you know, being digested, which makes, you know, a little bit of you a part of the mushroom as well, in a way. You know, you consume it, it consumes a little bit of you, and it's a sort of a symbiosis.
That really shakes out because what you're describing is the cosmos.
Yeah, you know, a lot of people have different words for it. I call it the shroom sphere myself, but yeah.
Potato. This is so interesting.
No, I'm okay. It's okay. I'm okay.
Yeah, that cough will be gone in days.
I think we're more than okay. I think we're healing, and I think that that's important. Now, Finn, you haven't talked too much about this. Maybe we should talk about this. Is that in addition to the drink, you have made it possible for people to come together, imbibe, or I guess we could say eat this product together with some chanting.
Oh yeah. So I've taken my little pal, the shrums, and you know I've distilled them into, you know, what some people might say looks a lot like a standard Oreo wafer, and part of that is some people are just put off by the texture. Some people just, yeah, it's just not for them. And you really got to figure out a way to get everybody into it. And everybody loves Oreos, except for maybe the good old Hydrox company. And I like to think a bit of a sound bath also helps the medicine go down. So, you know, people will be eating their little wafers, as they were, kind of in a communion sense, but a little more on the, you know, cookie side. And I'll just be over there just saying mushroom, 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 mushroom. And I'll get more and more intense with it as it goes until you really start feeling it. It's also important that if you have the wafer, you don't have any other liquids because we're sweating out the toxins.
Wow, there's
So no water.
No water. No. If anything, this is one of those rare cases where you really got to be dehydrated.
Oh.
Interesting. So you could call it dehydrox.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
And could I get it from just a regular package of Oreos?
Well, arguably, this would be different because the mushroom base.
Right, Sarah. So what Finn has done is he's taken something that's good for you.
Oreos.
Mushrooms, yeah.
Mushrooms.
Oh.
And put them into a form, Oreos, that most people will enjoy. And it's so, what I'm really finding is that you're taking from so many different spiritual practices. Joseph Campbell would love this.
Oh, man.
You're bringing almost like mythology, biology, anthropology, and theology, and you're putting it into a communal experience that people can experience, or they can take a little home with them.
Exactly.
Just
It's
wonderful.
all about connection. And people, it's funny you bring up Joseph Campbell, because sometimes people will come to my events and they'll accuse me of being a two-faced. And I'll say, hey, you're off by about 998.
Oh, sorry. That is too precious. I really feel like we're always sort of waiting for that silver bullet, that next big thing that's going to just solve all of our problems. And as we know, that's not really realistic. It's really about the little changes you make in your life that lead you to that path, that path, that path. And here we have something that we can ingest. It's a place we can go. And isn't it also a subscription?
Yeah, I hate to be disagreeable, but this is a silver bullet, one cure fixes all kind of scenario. And I do recommend people hop on this particular bandwagon immediately with the aforementioned subscription, where if you pay me, $200 a month, you will get a hand-delivered parcel of this delicious, good mushroom beverage in a variety of different methods and containers based off of what you need, not necessarily what you want.
We'll take 5. Just put it on Seth's account.
All right, we could do that. Easy peasy.
Oh, yes. Yes, it's so far so good. I've enjoyed having my daily dose. It's like when I was a child and my mother would mix up some chocolate milk.
And I'm getting a sense from you that is sort of your comfort totem.
It's my safe space.
So for you, Seth, I will make sure that each order you get comes packaged in an Ovaltine container. It'll be completely. Oh yeah. There's some legal things I have to jump through in order to do that, but for you, it'll come sealed and everything, so it's all good.
That's amazing.
That's so neat.
Where are you going to hear someone do this except Finn? What can you do for Sara?
Sara, I can see that you're a big fan of just a variety of foods based on your clothing attire, because your scarf, it looks like it's got a bunch of different things on it. Like I see a pizza, I see a pie, I see rolls, a measuring cup. You're a big fan of variety just based off of the waves, the cosmic waves.
Sara eats whatever.
So,
Sarah eats whatever.
Yeah, it's almost like a surprise every day. What's it going to be? Yes. Is it going to be a loose assortment of hamburger buns? Who knows? Is it going to be 12 Slim Jims? Hard to say.
Who knows?
And this is tough for me. So because I'm going through so many other products in order to get the likenesses right, it is going to increase the subscription cost by just a little bit. But I think ultimately it's worth it for just that amount of surprise.
We'll cover it. We'll cover it because it's worth it.
You're worth
Just
it.
put it on Seth's account.
I like to tell people, hey, don't look at the money like it's a number. Look at it like it's a thing that's already gone because you're worth it.
If anyone's interested in coming to you, would you be up to us giving your address?
Absolutely. It's funny you mentioned that. I'm in between addresses at the moment. But you could find me typically at the Mission Valley Mall at a kiosk where you can buy sunglasses. But if you know the secret phrase, friends of the shrum, we'll get you hooked up.
Okay, I hope everybody was listening to that. We'll put it in the show notes. That is just astounding how much Finn is willing to put himself out to help the general population. Can kids eat this?
Oh, absolutely. It's perfectly safe for children. In fact, preferable. If you want them to grow up big and strong, you got to get them with their shroom power.
Now, can you imagine if we had a system where moms could actually buy this on the supermarket shelves and just give it to their kids? I mean, that's a goal.
That's a dream of mine. And those, is it okay if I swear?
Yes, yes.
Those jerks at the FDA, sorry to bring the negativity.
You know what Seth and I always say, that FDA stands for fuddy-duddy apples.
Oh, you're too true.
Yes, well, mostly Sarah says that, but I will say that, like, our country has to jump through so many hoops to get what's good to the people that need it the most. Absolutely. Whereas the bigwigs at the top they're probably, they could just roll around in this.
Yeah. The only supplement they really care about is supplementing their income, if we're going to be honest about it.
It's so sad. It's so sad, Finn, but you're right.
Mission Valley Mall.
But how do they do that?
Oh, well, they want you to buy, diced cremini mushrooms, which first of all, they're not your friends. You don't have that connection with them. They come from overseas. They speak a different language. And when you eat them, you're not getting any of that good shroom power.
Well, you're dicing.
And you're dicing them. They don't want to be diced. They want to be ground.
Grounded.
Yeah, exactly. Like the earth.
Well, I think we're all grounded.
I think I feel more grounded right now than I have in a long, long time.
I'll take credit.
Well, credit where credit is due, monsieur. Sarah, let's and everybody, let's really thank Finn for what he has turned us on to. I can see that this is going to be. We would love to put a link on our site. We're working on a site, so there will definitely be a link.
I'm working on one of those too. I just, gosh, it's so hard.
Yeah,
they make it so hard these days. The internet.
They make it so hard. But I'm trying to think of a segue. One thing that isn't hard, and that is getting healthy with Chekavo. Chekavo?
Well, Chekavo's out now. That's the current batch. And then if you want, if you know...
Oh, what's the next one?
Chekavo.
Oh.
And then, for the literary among us, we have Chekavo, which is coming out after that one.
Well, we are waiting with bated breath because I know that Sarah and I want to try everything.
Yeah, it's a
that you come
it's a mycelium-infused pamphlet, and you just look at it.
Oh my God.
I love that.
We live in an age where we can read a pamphlet and be well.
This truly is the age of Aquarius.
Oh my gosh. Well, thank you so much, Finn.
Thank you so much, Seth and Sara. And yes, Mission Valley Mall, sunglasses. Seth was played by Peter Hawkes. Sara was played by Vicky Kreckler. Finn Gravers was played by Josh Jones. Theme music composed by Stevie Cornell. This has been a production of Moogish Enterprises.